Hello, my Cancer friends. It's Julia, your astrologer, and I'm buzzing with excitement to share your November 2025 horoscope packed with cozy, soul-warming energy, perfect for your nurturing soul. We are deep in Ophiuchus season until December 18th, adding a magnificent, magical, uplifting vibe that is calling your name. If you're curious about Ophiuchus and its fixed stars, if you have them in your birth chart, I have a separate video about this wonderful 13th zodiac sign on my channel. Please check it out. I have personally Moon in Ophiuchus, that's why this topic is very close to my heart. Let's dive into your November horoscope. November 4th, Mars, the fiery planet of action, passion, zooms into Sagittarius with a dash of Ophiuchus transformative magic, lighting up your sixth house of health, work, routines, pets, service. Fire cleansing is an amazing ritual to cleanse for healing and also for detaching from Gavach, that astral entity I told you about in my previous videos on my channel. Mars in Ophiuchus is like a cosmic espresso shot, urging you to shake up your daily grind. Maybe you're inspired to redo some routines in your life and start with some exercises, because this time is perfect for starting a new diet, organizing your workspace, or start going to the gym, volunteering for a cause that is close to your heart. You might feel ready to streamline your schedule, kick off a business, a fitness plan, or dive deep into holistic medication, herbal meds. Start doing yoga or meditation. And here is the tip. Pick one habit like a morning stretch or a desk declutter and take small step, sign up for a class or tidy up. Mars can spark quick results, so you might see fast progress in health or work, but keep an eye out for Mercury Retrograde's shadow that's creeping in soon, which could trip up some plans. What's one routine you are excited to refresh? Think about it. On November 5th, a Taurus Full Moon illuminates your 11th house of friendships and communication, online business, and long-term dreams, big dreams. Full moons bring complexion or celebration or climax, and it casts a warm social glow. You can plan parties, celebrations, concert visits, weddings, honor connections that uplift your heart. Release draining ties. Use this energy to organize a community event, launch an online support group, create a group project, blog, or fundraiser. Beauty treatments before this full moon, like a soothing facial or massage or injections, will last longer, and after the full moon you can shed your weight faster. I have a book full of lunar interesting insight. Moon in different zodiacs is good for different things, healing different organs in our body. On November 6th, Mars in your sixth house forms a supportive aspect with Pluto in your eighth house of shared resources, intimacy, and transformation, rebirth. It is a great time for medical operations. They will go smooth and will be very successful. It's a great time for IVF procedures, pet adoption or rescue, service business refinancing, reapplications for the financial support for your work or health, or you can partner with a co-worker on a project to secure funding, apply for a scholarship or a grant, or team up with a loved one for a health goal. If you are military personnel or police, this is the time for the active position and job promotions. It's also the time of emotional healing and the beginning of successful treatment, getting rid of addiction or traumas forever. Use this intensity to apply for investments in the work area, connect with financial advisor or mentor someone with the nurturing skills. Maybe you will decide to create a cooking book, your own website dedicated to the good recipes. You can schedule a coffee chat or join a group effort to turn daily actions into profound shifts. The same day, Venus, the planet of love, beauty, and money, glides into Scorpio in your fifth house of creativity, romance, kids, and joy. Venus in Scorpio is a passionate and soulful, Pour your heart into a creative pursuit. Painting a masterpiece, or write a heartfelt story, or craft a handmade gift to sell online, or just for yourself. Deepen romance with meaningful moments like a candlelight dinner or shared art session. Maybe you will decide to create your own group for creating art. The financial opportunities by showing your craft to the world and pitching your creative gig will be a big thing. For family expansion, it's a great time because Scorpio rules the fertility house. Infuse daily life with joy by decorating your space with cozy touches, planning a playful outing, or starting a dance class. Create a new joyful activity like a date night or a hobby workshop and share it with someone special to multiply the magic. On November 7th, Uranus retrograde shifts from your 10th house of career back to Taurus in your 11th house of friendship and big dreams, remaining retrograde until April 2026. Uranus is the planet of innovation and fast change, so it will be some reduce in this regard because we've been here in 2018. So something regarding hobby, charity, club, online dating, or online community should be aligned with your passions. Redefine belonging by launching a dream project like a podcast or an app for like-minded souls. Experiment with technology. Develop a new application idea. Explore cryptocurrency, AI tools, or refresh your social media for authentic connections. Embrace some small shifts. Start nightly gratitude practice or update your profile to draw in your tribe, your people. Analyze which dreams from 2018 did come true and which will have to have second chances. From November 9th to November 29th, Mercury retrograde dances from the 6th degree of Sagittarius back to 20th degree of Scorpio, carrying Ophiuchus healing and transformative energy. It will boost the energy in your 5th house of creativity and kids and 6th house of health and routines. I have a separate video about Mercury retrograde for your sign and your rising sign on my channel. Please check it out. On November 12th, Mercury retrograde meets Mars and Ophiuchus in your 6th house, closing an old cycle, perhaps a work task or a health habit, and setting up a fresh start by middle of January. Maybe you will be preparing for operation. Which routines do you have that are draining your soul? Think about it. This would be the time when you will have an opportunity to close those anchors of the past. Mars in house 6 can bring an operation, but you can be sure it will be very successful and with fast recovery. Mid-November has a wonderful cosmic embrace. The 16th and 17th brings us lots of trines. Jupiter retrograde in your house of identity with Saturn retrograde in your house of adventure and higher learning, while Mercury retrograde has an amazing aspect with Pluto in your 8th house of rebirth and transformation. These powerful trines amplify confidence and growth and finances. Jupiter retrograde from November 11th to March 10th, 2026 offers second chances to shine authentically, adopt a bold style, start a self-care routine, and to have a new role in life. My Jupiter video tailored for your sign and your rising inspires you to glow. The Mercury-Pluto aspect sextile ignites financial events. You can plan a mutual financial budget, heal your heart and your soul, find the things that brings you joy and money. It's the great time to clarify your dreams. Journal your dreams, by the way. On November 18th, Sun aligns with the Black Moon Lilith in Ophiuchus at 26 degrees of Scorpio in your 5th house. This is the emotional time of sudden joy or sorrow that all serves the purpose to embrace your authentic creative essence. So dive into a passion project, write a poem, paint boldly, craft unique items for sale. In romance, plan soulful gestures like a special evening, but control your passion. Avoid any intoxications. Because this Black Moon Lilith, together with other planets, can be that turning point that will determine your future. So avoid intoxications, please. I have a separate video about Black Moon Lilith on my channel, and it will stay in the same house for 1 more month. On the 19th, we have a new moon in Ophiuchus, a magical opportunity to set intentions for creativity, love, dating, romance, and joy. The next one will be only in 2 years in 2027 in December. So this new moon is tied to hidden knowledge. It sparks dreams, insights, or awakenings, especially for those people who are aged 41 and older. My Ophiuchus video dives deep. Please watch it. Light a candle and journal intentions for a creative goal, like launching an online course or hobby or personal business. On November 21st, the Sun enters Sagittarius and your 6th house, infusing your health, work, and routines with sunshine energy. You will receive the medical news, undergo the tests and treatments. If it's your topic, you can launch a wellness plan, a gym routine, meal prep, or download a mindful app. Dive into work with nurturing spirit. You can organize a team or become a mentor for someone. Volunteer or teach a wellness tip to serve others. The same day, Mercury Retrograde aligns with Venus in your 5th house, bringing news, pleasant contracts about party, joy, kids, creativity, dating, or romance. It's a good time to share ideas with a colleague, plan a romantic evening, even for yourself, pitch passion projects or perform, play music, dance, advertise, and fundraise. You can strengthen bonds through collaborations or date nights, attracting opportunities like selling art. Don't sit alone at home. The occupations of House 5 will bring income. If you don't know what are those, ask me in the comments. You can make important announcement during this time, like engagement, pregnancy, marriage, divorce, whatever makes you happy. On November 26th, Venus has a great aspect with Jupiter retrograde in your 1st house and Saturn retrograde in your 9th house, connecting self and adventure. This glow inspires growth, plan a trip, enroll in a course like language, or explore philosophy. You can fight for justice, learn the laws, can bring joyful news like family celebrations, milestones, financial boosts. Saturn will go direct on the 27th, and you can release some doubts, book trips, start writing a script, or enroll for a study, attending groups. On November 29th, Mercury goes direct in Scorpio but re-enters Ophiuchus, clearing the fog. So finalize work plans, health routines, or projects so you can clarify new goals. Shadow still lingers until mid-December, so review some details on contracts, pets, or your health. On the 30th, Venus enters Sagittarius, maintaining the Ophiuchus glow. Sun in Ophiuchus stays until December 18th. All that energize your 6th house with healing, magic, and wisdom. The jobs of house 6 will be more profitable in the end of November and in December, but hopefully we will discuss this in your December horoscope. Dear Cancer friend, you're the zodiac's nurturing superstar, and November 2025 celebrates your heart and soul. Your magical affirmation this month will be: I cherish you, my dear subconscious, releasing fear and doubt into the ocean of time. I breathe vibrant air. I'm one with the world. I'm the world. Write it down, record it in your own voice with a calm, meditative vibe. You can journal through this retrograde so you will see the progress of your growth. Write a letter to your soul. If this resonates, hit that like button, subscribe, and send some super thanks and coffee tips. Share your positivity in the comments. Have an amazing November. Shine bright.